Journey back in time. Celebrate the lore and legacy of the California Vaquero, the Mission Trail, the Rancho era, the cattle barons. The Vaqueros were there. Offered on DVD, scenes from the 2012 Vaquero Heritage Days held at the Franciscan Friars Retreat. It's a rare opportunity to hear, see, and learn from these respected individuals who are part of the California Vaquero legacy.
We were raised the old California style, with very great respect for the vaquero and that style of handling horses and cattle.
There's nothing else like it. It gets into your heart and your soul, and once you feel that feel, you can't replace it with anything or anybody, and it becomes who you are.
They were natural geniuses. They were geniuses because they just figured out little things over time and generations.
The DVD extra segments bring you over 2 hours of captivating vaquero-style horseman presentations. Definitely a collector's item.
What I'm trying to achieve is having a horse gathered up with float in the reins. So you just drive him off your hands, and then you put him back down when you want to go. So I'm going to lift my right shoulder and move my rib cage out of the way. I'm just going to use my outside leg to bring him round and just walk out of it.
You have to be in a position where this point of balance is, I believe, for this to work. And what got me to thinking about is looking at old saddles. They're all kind of steep on the front and back, flat in the middle. And those guys were pretty short-legged, but they had pretty serious spurs. So they weren't wrapping their legs around, right? They weren't gripping that horse through. They kept everything below their waist was loose. And their upper body compressed and straight. And that's when you start to think about, well, how do I want my horse? I want him to travel, right? I want him to travel compressed on the top and loose on the bottom.
I'm going to wait till he opens his mouth and let him accept it. I'm not in a hurry. I'll just bring him back. I want him to be comfortable with it. You have to understand he has not had a bridle on or a spade in his mouth. So I want to make sure he doesn't get his tongue over the bit before I pick it up, because sometimes they're mouthing it and they'll get their tongue over it. So make sure you let him accept it. I'll just sit here and hold it until he kind of gets used to it a little bit. This is very normal for a horse to do this, mouth it a lot. But I'll wait until his mouth gets a little bit quieter before I go and put a Bosalito on and ride in the 2-rein, because I don't want him to do that. But I will sit here 10, 15 minutes, and then he'll start to quiet. I don't do up the chin strap yet. All I want him to do is get comfortable with that in his mouth, because he's never had it in his mouth before.
Share the rich heritage of the California Vaquero, celebrated at Vaquero Heritage Days, a great DVD addition to your collection.
There's so much to see. Don't worry, I know the trails, I know the way.
Viva Vaquero Traditions!
I called a gentle horse, his eyes are big and brown. He's red.